PS family, I'm back at you with a real one. I done found you out, Hassan Campbell. I wasn't gonna make any more, but this one came across my plate. After I made my video yesterday, I seen a video of the self-proclaimed big YouTuber, Hassan Campbell. He did an interview with Sidnetta from Sidnetta Studios. Shout out to Sidnetta. The interview, all in all, was pretty decent, pretty good interview. However, somebody pulled their skirt up. Somebody took their shades off. Hassan Campbell basically told on himself. Basically, either told on himself or told a lie to cover the bullshittery he been telling y'all. Watch this video and tell me you don't remember this. I'll be back.
Now, to everybody that feels like, you know what? Why you don't put Africa Bambaataa in jail? You right. I'm a civilian now. So now, you called yourself playing chess. Having Tawfiq talk shit. Tawfiq, you got to back that up, homeboy. You know you got to back that up now, right? You know you got to back that up. Running your mouth like that? But I tell you what, because you wanted to sit up there and call me COINTELPRO, sometime this week, I'm going to go right to the DA's office and try to, because the statute of limitation for victims of child rape, now me and Bam going to have a talk in court. Then I'm going to sue him. Something that I told you I wasn't going to do. So you want to spit in my face because you know what Bam did to us. The only difference is you liked it. That's why when I confronted you, you said you was the cleanup man. Okay. Well, now clean part 2 up. So now you and Bam can argue with each other because y'all wanted to play with me. And he could get his legal money up and his legal team up. And I'm going to pull out every last one of the people that didn't come forward now. So now you got what you was looking for, because I'm not one of the people that's going to fall for the haters, the people that want my audience. I'm not going to really fall for them sitting up there on social media talking about Hassan Campbell's a snitch. I'm a civilian and you hurt babies.
On social media talking about Hassan Campbell's a snitch. I'm a civilian and you hurt babies.
See, this is why I came out on you, because you was continuously hurting kids. So now I'll be the child hero and stop you, because
I knew you would remember that, because he made a big promise or a big declaration. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm a citizen now, so I'm going down to the DA's office and I'm going to file charges against Africa Bambaataa. Yes, I is. Yes, I am. Big YouTuber. Now, after he did that, what did he do next? In the interview yesterday, or whenever they recorded it, watch this next video, and I'll be back with my thoughts.
And that brings me, being that we sitting here, I just got a call from the lawyer 2 weeks ago. The lawyer let me know that they have to close the case on Bam, and here's why. They said Bam has nothing tied to him in America. They can only trace him back to Brazil and the UK right now. Listen, let me finish. They had to close my case on him right now until they can serve him. They said, don't let nobody else just take the case on Bam, because what happens is they'll tell you we got this, but if you can't serve Bam, then it defeats the case.
There you go. You got it yourself. You seen it with your own eyes. You heard it with your own ears, out of his own mouth. Now, let's dissect that bullshittery. Well, my lawyer told me that the case has to be closed because there's no way to serve him, because he has no known residence in the United States. first and foremost, if you're going to file criminal charges against somebody, all you have to do is go to the magistrate or the commissioner's office, or call the police if it's the event happens right away and you call the police. But because of the time, you have to go to the magistrate's office or the commissioner's office. Or if there's an ongoing outlying case, to the DA's office off the break. What the magistrate or the commissioner will do is file a charge against that person, no matter where they at in the world today. I can go to the court today and say somebody smacked the dog shit out of me, and they're going to put a charge against that person. Just like that. Just that simple. I know because I've had it happen to me from some suckers in the past. They ain't got to have no evidence or no proof. They're going to go off of Hassan Campbell's testimony, written statement, because they're going to make him sit down and write a statement. And with that statement, that commissioner or that magistrate, which acts as like a junior judge, will file a criminal complaint. From that moment that criminal complaint is set out, the case is then sent over to the district attorney's office, who, because of the magnitude of what's being told and the whispers around Bronx and New York and other areas, and the media coverage that happened between Hassan Campbell, B. Stinger, Ronald Savage, etc., they're going to definitely call Hassan in to talk, to get a deposition, to get an understanding, to find out what's going on. After they talk to Hassan Campbell, if the time constraint, if the expiration, the statute of limitations, the statute of limitations isn't up, what they gonna do next is they're gonna call Hassan for a grand jury hearing at some point so they can indict the man. They ain't got to know where the hell African bound to live on this earth to get to file a complaint and then see it to the grand jury. And the grand jury will more than likely indict him just off of Hassan Campbell's information. You can indict somebody for chewing bubble gum without no gum present. It's kind of that simple, because the defense and the prosecution usually aren't present in the grand jury. It's only the prosecution that's in there, and they're swayed by what they hear, because the prosecution kind of leads the witnesses that are testifying at the grand jury in the direction they want to go into. It's at that point Africa Bambaataa would be indicted. So Hassan Campbell, you got some splaining to do. What's your personal lawyer got to do with anything? You like to sing on your little videos too, right? What's your lawyer got to do with criminal activity? Your lawyer would be for a lawsuit afterwards. Yeah. Hassan Campbell, you played yourself. Earlier this year, in the previous video that I showed, you said, I'm going to take action. I'm going to do what's right. You're a civilian, right? You've been hurt, right? You've been done wrong, right? You filing them charges, right? That's what you said. You don't care what nobody thinks. If they think you a snitch, they think you this and that, you're a civilian, right? You trying to close a chapter in your life, right? then why would you get on camera again and tell Sarnetta that crock of fraganago bullshiggery? Because you probably were running your mouth, and you was forgetting you forgot what you had told him before, but you were just flowing in the moment. And that's a problem with a lie or a half truth or something you never intended to follow through on in the giddy up. Sometimes it's hard to remember what you say before. But if you was keeping it 100 or 1,000, you, sir, would have been like, listen, I've talked to the DA. Because of this coronavirus, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but we still going ahead with everything. But for you to get on TV in that interview and hold that microphone talking about, my lawyer said the case has to be closed for now. Fuck out of here. What felonious case do y'all know, YouTube world? Comment below. What felonious case do you know that they're going to just close outside of lack of evidence, outside of statute of limitations is up, outside of no witnesses, no information, outside of they don't have a strong enough case to go forward? But in this case, Hassan has laid a blueprint out. In that other video where he said he was going to do something, and a couple other videos where he implicated other people in the activities, some of adult age and some of child age. The fact that there's video footage of him talking about it, Ronald Savage, B. Sting, I don't care if he was paid off or not. Trust me, the DA had that man in his office, put that subpoena out on that ass and find out what's going on. But for Hassan Campbell, and brother, I've given you the benefit of the doubt, even in the last video that I made. I've given you the benefit of the doubt for a lot of reasons, because I know there's a couple of screws that need to be cranked in that ain't in there all the way right. But that there, brother, somebody that said they want to fight for the children of America, the children of the hood, those that are being done wrong, that have been done wrong. You got your mouth on my son, Tamika Mallory, etc., Trife the Gangster, etc. Instead of worrying about your movement. But you won't do the righteous thing in your movement, Mr. Citizen. One minute you citizen, next minute you want to be super internet gangster, indicting yourself, saying shit out your mouth, and then try to play it out. Oops, YouTube, I'm just playing. Oops, FBI, I'm just playing. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. My brother, and I know you seen my last video because it seemed like certain things you said in the video with Sarnetta, you were kind of trying to answer that video. Well, you got another video to make to explain this one away, champ. And I'm surprised I haven't seen no other YouTuber yet catch on to that. But shout out to Sarnetta. All rights go to Sarnetta because the video footage is from Sarnetta Studios. And it definitely wasn't exclusive because the man told on himself or exposed himself. He didn't tell on himself, he exposed himself. So either you gonna clean it up, do what you're supposed to do, or clean it up, live in your truth, and then close the chapter and just say, forget it. I'm not gonna do nothing about it. So be it. I'm moving on. Move on then. If you move on, you ain't got no right or no reason to bring up his name ever again. Nobody involved ever again. Friend, foe, stranger alike. I can go on and on. I'm not, though. Hassan Campbell. Mr. Bronx River. Mr. Bodyman. Mr. I put in work. Your resume looking hella tarnished, Slim. Hella tarnished. You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Because your story got holes in it. Your explanation got holes in it. You ain't got the lie to kick it, homie. You ain't got the lie, Craig. Get your shit together, Hassan. Get your shit together. For everybody watching this video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, all you gotta do is Google Hassan Campbell or YouTube Hassan Campbell. You'll see a bunch of videos by him and a bunch of videos by other people. You'll get an understanding if you don't know the history. And for those of you that know the history, those of you that follow him, subscribe to him, love him, adore him, hold him to the carpet. Make him step on that carpet. Hold him to his word. Make him explain himself. Since he always speaking the truth is speaking it like none other and bringing it like nobody else. Bring the truth to this. Bring the truth to this. Bring the truth to this situation. ASAP like Rocky. It's your boy Big Phil from Big Phil Speaks. Until the next time, I'm not anti-you, not even you, Hassan Campbell. I'm pro-me with an emphasis on building we. So let that marinate in your melon till the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. And until that day, you know the rest. I holler.